Yoro, you can hear me?
Yeah, hello.
You cannot hear me, can you? Yes and
I
no.
can, I can.
Okay, okay. Yoro, exam is approaching, and I think you start to become tension, isn't it?
Um, yeah, but then computer science is not that fast. I have many more before yours.
Okay. So, yeah, there is a lot of tensions in life, Yoro. So, I mean, you will discover later in life that the tensions that you have in the exam is nothing compared to what you're going to face later. So, and everything pass, even if it is tough. Also, when you look at the past, you will realize that, yeah, even though it was tough at that time, but it will pass, and you will only have a little memory about it. So, yeah, I think if you are cool enough, it's better for your brain and your mental health. Um, Now, tell me, how is your progress? How do you feel so far from what we did on the skeleton? Does it improve your ability to write code? And how frequent you are getting assistance from outside?
And not,
No assistant
yeah,
at all.
yeah.
Okay, good. And then, but then, do you see that you already improved somehow? Your level improved, your programming skills improved, or no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I got the impression that sometimes you perform extremely well, and sometimes maybe you don't really perform as well as you are in certain times. Any explanation for that? Is it your mood? Is it your sometimes you study, sometimes you don't? Is it?
No.
No, really. I mean, yeah, in certain classes you are excellent. You manage to solve. I mean, I'm not talking about the exercises because exercises you're able to open books, you're able to search online. So, but your performance inside the class certain times are excellent, and certain times you're just only above average. So, any idea?
No.
No, no idea. You don't know the reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you okay. You maybe you don't want to reveal that, but it's okay. Well, it will help me definitely to get a feedback because yeah, I'm able to know if there is something I myself need to look into. But okay, fine, totally fine. So okay, now how is your homework so far?
I did it.
As usual, excellent. Okay, yeah, share with me, please.
Um, you can check it.
I can check it. Okay. Did you start sharing?
Uh, oh wait, let me share.
Mhm. And inside the class, not our class, I mean the school class, do you actually do any practice compared to this? I mean, any practice you do in school for this skeleton program?
No, we don't have school anymore.
I understand, but before you stop schooling,
We didn't do much because like by the time we got this,
there wasn't
it
much
was
time left.
already, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So now, yeah, brief me please about what you're trying to do, and are you able to? Is it my screen myself is the one that is big enough like that? Okay.
It's
Uh,
still an outside function. I put it inside the function and then it gives me error again. But
Indentation maybe? Mm,
yeah, I fixed it just now and then it gave me an error too. Unexpected.
okay, what is the line? Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Enter your
Okay.
enter your
You can
name.
look at it now.
It can work now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. your answer is by the book. I mean, it's like we are writing a Bible here. Okay, yeah, please.
Because
I
what?
mean, the first two lines from the answer here. I mean, here. I mean, I didn't even give you the exercise, but your answer is it's just by the book, as if you have seen my slide before I prepare it. But it's okay. I mean, no, not bad at all. It's good.
Huh,
It's
we
good.
did that.
we, we did not. I mean, I asked you to write 3 lines just to test that you're able to write to a file, but I never give you the format that we should even put. But okay, it's good that you're already doing that. Not bad at all. Just yeah, focus on the most. I mean, that is just a simple question. So let's focus on the number of steps. Show me how you do it.
Oh wait. Oh,
So can you remind me again what was the exercise about?
the count how many times you can move down, right?
Okay, yep, good.
I think I calculated it, but I didn't put something you can enter to get it.
Okay,
Wait,
so how you call it? How you call the function? Where do you call it?
let me just.
Mhm. I mean, you said you calculated it. So how you call the function to be able to calculate the steps? How to know even if your function is actually really working? I can see from what you write that it's not bad, but I'm just wondering if the code is really
I mean,
we need Mhm.
I only made this function,
Yep.
and then you put to know the where our current direction is, and
Okay.
then if there like if you go through this code, there's a down right section.
Mhm.
So then if the down right is you can run through it, and so you move one. And if
Okay.
you can move forward, then you add one. And then
Okay.
that's your count. That's how many times you can move.
Yes,
And then
but
you just bring it back.
okay. What I mean, did you test the function? Because from what I can see from the function, you are actually not incrementing. So you are saying while check forward, but you never incremented your position. So your current position is defined by these two variables, which is pointer row, pointer column. And when you check forward, you check only for how to say for one time. And then suppose after you check, I mean, you don't definitely need to move. You move forward. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. So you move and then you restore the old. Well,
Yeah.
not bad at all. Yeah. Okay, that's good. But it's interesting to see how it works. I mean, that's totally a good idea. Not bad at all. I mean, it's simple. Why not? Yes, good. So, and you restore the old direction and all. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, make a command, make a simple command to actually call this function. That's quite simple. You go to the process input and then you put certain command that you're able to call to so where is the process command? I mean, wow. Process input. Yep. Here, process input. Where is process input? Okay, go down. So same like you entered. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Uh, just okay. Let me see here. So just add a command.
Wait, that's what it's called, right? Next downward steps. Yeah. Oh,
Maybe, yep. Mhm.
what? What?
Could not execute. I think you.
One.
Mhm. Pop, pop, pop. But wait, wait, wait. Okay. So you check forward. You're checking forward, right? And then
Yeah.
okay. So is that how we actually move diagonally? Just we call move forward. So if
Yeah.
you're down right, you increase this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we need to find a way why we are not able to move actually. Can you put some print statement in your function, please? Maximum down right? No, not here. Definitely not here, because you have you have, I mean, this is already having, yeah, you just need to confirm that your new function actually works. So put some print statement in the while, maybe. While loop. Just put, yeah. Yeah, just put the while, because definitely we will need to put more print statements, but okay. Okay, so your while loop is not even called. So
Why?
okay,
In
yeah,
the function.
yes, I understand. So what I would say, I mean, let us troubleshoot so that, so you do a print statement to make sure that you're already calling the correct function. So most probably that you don't even pass the check forward. So it could be that the check forward actually is giving false.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said while check forward. Okay. If the check forward return false, you will never run this.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to somehow just put a print statement before the while. We need to make sure that we already reach here. So you can write before the while loop. Okay, that's one thing. And then please go to check forward. Okay, so this check forward actually, suppose when we come down right, so can you just put something here? We need to make sure that we come here actually in the correct place. Maybe yeah, down right inside check forward. Okay. And now run and see. Wow, I mean, wow, that is,
What?
yeah, that is, you mean that we don't even call the function? I mean, yeah, we don't even, I mean, okay, so none of the print statement got printed. So I would say that go to the process, go to the process input. It means that our function was not called. None of the print statements that we put already printed. So if I didn't even call this, it means that maybe I don't really come here. Make sure that you copy this proper. I mean, make sure that the function name is copied properly so that we make sure that we are really calling it. This copy this function name. Okay, and then go down, please, to the process input, because most probably that the issue at the process, we didn't print any statement here. So go down here, go down where you put the command dr count. Okay, wait, let me check here. So you said dr count, and then I would put a print statement before that. I would like to confirm that really I'm calling this gr count. You just say process input gr count. Okay.
What?
Even this one is not so the problem is we never reach it here. For some reason we didn't reach here. Let me see why we don't even reach here. That's quite challenging, huh? Okay, one more try. Copy this code and gr count. You're checking here. Sometimes you do mistakes in copying here. So let me just try to confirm that. Okay. I would say copy this before this line. So move your if else this whole, move it above this dr. Yeah, adjust the indentation. Okay, so wait. Give me a second. Go up, please. I would like to print the command. I want to make sure that our command is actually give me a second. Go down. Process input. We are mainly in process input. We would like to see if this command is actually received in the first place. Go up a little bit slowly. I would like to see where. Okay, wait. I would like you to enable that. So it means that remove the comment on that line, this line, remove the comment, please. No, remove the comment, don't remove the line. Yes, so yeah. Yes, now run. So we want to make sure that we actually receive the command. Okay, now you stopped my ability to write. I'm not sure what did you did, but never mind, just run first. So dr count is already received. It's already received, but we never execute it. Somehow this is printed here. And okay. It seems that we never reached our else if for some reason or another. That is a bit strange. A bit strange. So what do you think can we do now? I mean, I'm helping you now, but at the end of the day, you have to do that alone in the exam, right? Euro, I lost you. Euro,
I'm still here.
you see here, but thinking. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, do you have any idea how can we try to troubleshoot that? Definitely, I understand. Both of us is still thinking about it, but then what is your direction? What could be the next step that you do?
It doesn't even run at the whole thing doesn't run. Maybe you try others.
Try as a what? Other
Try other
command?
functions.
Can you try
Yeah.
other command? Can you try other command if other commands actually run?
It
Mhm.
works.
It works. Okay. What are you able to make any turn?
So there's nothing wrong with the process input.
Yes.
Give me the
Wait,
positioning.
wait. It's a wait. The nothing wrong with the FD with the FD command. You did not test others. Okay. Can you give me a second? Are you able to move diagonally?
Yeah, last time we tried.
Yes, last time. Every time we change the code, if you are not careful, you might change something that doesn't make it work. So can you please can you turn this 45-degree and try to move diagonally to check if this is going to be executed? Definitely, if you try to move diagonally, it will refuse because you did not change the direction. You have to change to turn 45-degree first. So give the command to turn. Did you turn?
Yeah,
Okay, that's good. Now try to move diagonally.
it worked.
Okay, so it means that, yeah, okay. It means that only the code for the DR count. Let me think. DR count is the one not working. What about if you say DRC only without putting a large, just put it DRC, C capital, yep. No, you have to run again.
Why didn't it let me go left turn?
So even the left also.
The same thing. How can it not work? What was wrong? I also don't know what's wrong.
So you for some reason or another. So in the process input, if your if statement does not find anything that become true, it will go to the last thing. What is the last thing? Go down here. So if we did not find anything, so we will end up writing this. So we will end up putting error code equal 1, and that will cause this to get executed. So can you please give me, do me a favor and come here, press enter and put a print, and so print,
Okay.
sorry again, print
Oh,
this, and then say process input part 0, but put it after the comma, please. So put it after a comma so that we can see what is inside here. Yep. Yes, put part 0, yes. No, put parts 0. This one. Yep. And then comma. Double quotation error code. Yeah, run please. So as you can see, what I suspected is correct, because if you can see here, you are actually printing this. So he does not execute it, and but the one that caused this not to be executed is that we come here actually. So it means that something is wrong with our parts here. So you also have to know that sometimes silly mistakes like spaces or this kind of thing can really disturb our findings. So I would say slowly.
I think the spelling errors.
Sorry again.
I don't think there's spelling errors.
Okay. fine, but I would try to, because from what I can see here, Euro, look at here. There is too much space here. I would, yeah, this is, yeah, one of the things is this, but I just want to confirm when we try to compare this to this, and I mean to the commands that we're writing, and it doesn't really match, I start to suspect that there could be spaces that is entered in the middle. So I would say go up. I would like to try one command. This command is called strip. So I would like to strip every space before and after my command. Go up where we are actually going to. So when you print paths here, give me a second. So before go up, go up more. Stop. So stop. Come here. Press enter. Okay, and then put paths 0 equal paths 0 dot strip. Okay, run again. Strip is giving an error. Okay, fine. Okay, he doesn't accept it as Let me think here. Okay, fine. But yeah, but that would be a bit painful if we do that. Let me think if we do. He doesn't accept this built-in. Let me see the number of error. Okay, built-in method strip of string object at error code. So okay, what you come here, you press enter. Okay, you put s equal part 0. Parts 0. Parts. Yeah. Same like this. Yeah. Okay. And then you take the s. Wait. Remove this. No. Yep. Okay. Put s dot strip. And give me a second also. Let me try to convert, make sure that this is really converted to a string. So I would try, let us try to see if we are change this to str parts 0. So remove this and put it inside the str. So I'm trying to make sure that this is truly converted to a string. Okay, try to run, please. Doesn't accept that. Let me confirm again. You put this. The strip is with, sorry, again, this strip with the, this is a function. You have to put brackets. Strip and split is functions. We need to use bracket with them. So on line 1107, you have to put 2 brackets after the strip. Euro,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I'm thinking why it's not working.
Okay.
What does this thing do?
This strip removes the spaces before and after any string. So if there is spaces entered for some reason or another before our commands, I'm getting rid of it. So that's why I'm using strip, but just put brackets, please. Okay. We're still not getting this executed. You have to think of another way to find the issue. What else can we try?
Oh no.
Okay, but do you know where is the error? I mean, do you know where is the area that we should search for?
The places where I put print statements. Process input.
Yes, the problem is here because he doesn't accept one of these if statement is not accepted for some reason or another. So that's why he come down with the error code and he does not execute that. We have seen this happen before with you one time, but I'm not very sure. This is some mistake, some kind of. It is possible that something is added or removed by mistake when you are trying to type something, and that caused that without we seeing it. Because I personally don't see that. I don't have this kind of error. So big chance that there is a certain mistake that we do not see. Can you go down? S part. So why we are coming here? Else if he comes here, it means that he already exhausted all his. Wait. Wow. Go up. So wait, slowly, please. Slowly at the area of the issue. Go down slowly. I'm surprised here. Go down more. Okay, give me a second. Why we are having here direction like this? I mean, before we always checking the command here. But why in the direction? I mean, why you are searching the direction for the command? This part is the one that always carry this kind of command. But why suddenly we change it, the rhythm that we are having here, and we decided that so that's I think this code was supposed to be working before. I think we tested things like that, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So why suddenly the direction become part of this comparison if statement? I mean, I mean, if you search direction for LT45, you will never find it. The direction have, wait, okay, what are you doing?
I selected something.
Okay, you selected it to copy with the old code or what?
I don't know why I clicked.
Okay. I mean, so if you go to the easy solution and don't try to pay some attention to what is really happening, you will know if an error happened to you. How can you copy the code in the exam? You're not able to do that.
No, I think they'll give us a copy of the original code.
Okay. So, I mean, at the end of the day,
But then we wouldn't have time. We wouldn't have time to go check for errors. So then I'll probably just go on to the next question.
I understand that. But that's why we are trying as much changes to the code that as we can. Yes, definitely you will not have much time. I understand that. But so you look here and you look at this. And also if you go up to the turn right and turn left, you will find that he's checking the parts 0, not the direction. I think so. In the exam and even in real life, if you want to become a programmer, definitely you don't have much time to do many things. The more skillful you are, then the less time that you spend. Yes, I understand you're talking about that now, but if you're not improving and sharpening your skills now, especially in finding errors, typically this will take so long time like it's taking with you now. Okay. So I don't see that you should run to the easiest solution, which is I will not have time in the exam to solve. So of course I understand that people also when they are racing, many things that they don't have time for, but they train to sharpen the skill so that they spend less time. So the more we train, definitely you will spend less time. If you don't train at all and you say I will not have time in the exam, definitely then you better not solve the skeleton program at all, because it definitely, yes, it will take time. And you want to, I cannot say that you will catch every error. I cannot say that you will definitely solve every single feature that you request, but every single good code that you write, definitely you will get a mark for it. And that is what you want to do. So, but if you say that, oh, I stop, I cannot really find, and it's difficult. So yeah, the more effort you put, the better your brain gets skilled. So now back to the fighting zone. Okay. Do you see, can you compare these two?
One is direction.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So it's just only 30 seconds looking, and then you manage to, yeah. So I think you managed to turn left. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to solve the problem, right? Silly mistake,
Yeah.
just small silly mistake. Not, I mean, I don't say you are bad. You are not bad. Just only be patient. I know you are fast. You're moving fast. I understand, and I have seen that with many of my colleagues before. So just you are smart. Just settle down a little bit, cool down. Don't look for fast solution. Be patient a bit, and I think you will find. Now let's go back we still did not solve the real issue. The real issue was not in the LT45. It was somewhere else, which is go up the DR count that we're supposed to find a solution for. You remember?
I still don't know what's wrong with this one.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, we have to think. So I understand. You written a code, but the problem is we never printed any of those. It means that we never even call your function. So, okay, can you try to run and see with the DRC? Okay, there is an issue. Oh, that's good. Okay. So, okay, you write process input dr count all direction. Ah, what is error? Local variable direction reference it before assignment. Aha, that's not bad. Now we're starting getting an error, and that's not bad at all. I think he's now trying to call this, and you are telling all direction equal direction. And he is saying that you are, okay. I think I need you to look at this error so that you're able to, yeah. Do you understand what this error is?
It's only one thing in direction.
So your direction here, this direction is where do you call this code? Where do you call this line? Where is this? 1125. Slowly 1125. You're taking me in a roller coaster. Okay, so yeah, I would say so. You are trying to somehow change the direction in this you are in this method. You are trying to change the direction without actually. So this direction is actually global variable. If you want to reference it, you have to make sure that you don't make a mistake. You copy this exact variable and go to inside this function. You are trying to assign this direction a value.
Yeah.
Okay. But there is, so where is this 997? Did you put anything here? Are you sure that this spelling is correct? And if it is correct, can you please put it as global? Make sure that you put direction as global, but make sure that also this spelling is correct.
Correct.
Is it correct? Okay. We call it DRC, not DR count.
Oh no, I call it DRDC. Oh my God.
Okay, it's working. It's working. You see, your messages inside your while loop keep coming out. It's working now. So you can move 7 times down right before hitting an obstacle. So
Yeah.
okay, that's good. So we spent some time, right? But Euro,
Yeah.
what is your issue at the moment?
There's no issue.
No, you have issues. You have issues. You give
It
up
took a
so
long
fast.
time to solve it.
Yes, this is a skill that you want to gain. Yes. Okay, so when you're trying to ride a bicycle or a car, ride bicycle, let's focus on bicycle. When you try to ride a bicycle for the first time, many things you do when you are riding the bicycle take you too long time. It takes too much effort. When you first ride a bicycle, when you start to learn to ride a bicycle, you're not able to talk to anybody when you're riding the bicycle. Your whole brain is focusing on just riding the bicycle. Every other thing in the brain is stopped. You're only focusing on that. And when you master that for 2 or 3 years, okay, so your brain become accustomed that you're able to eat even when you're riding a bicycle, you're able to check your phone when you're riding a bicycle, many things you're able to do at the same time. That is why, because your brain got the skill. Now you're taking time. But if you continually practice with me and after the class for at least 3 hours a week, you will sharpen your ability to find errors. So don't give up. I mean, you give up, do you have other choice? If you give up, what is your choice of passing the exam? Do you have a choices?
Oh.
So I told you, in this kind of exams, every line that you write will count. Every step you take towards reaching a solution is counting. So if I say that you are not able to achieve 100 out of 100, okay, so why don't you get a 90? Why you refuse? If you refuse, you got nothing at the end. I don't say that you have to leave the other exam parts and focus on this. I don't say that. But the more skilled that or more practice you do, definitely you will spend less time to reach. You hit a obstacle, I would say leave it and find another question to answer first, and then if you have time, return back to it. But believe me, the more errors you face here and the more errors you solve, you'll be able to do that faster. Don't give up. Believe me, don't give up. Because, I mean, life is like that. What you're seeing here, you will see similar to the normal life. Certain things, when you go to have a career in a company, certain things when you go, you will find yourself, for example, at certain times, we go to certain meetings, monthly meeting, and then I have to sit down and write the meeting minutes when people are talking. People are talking so fast, okay? Definitely when the first time I try to do that, I miss almost half of the meeting, okay? By 5 or 6 months later, I'm able to actually write certain keywords. I develop the skill that I write 30 keywords that can allow me later to complete everything. I don't miss important topics. They don't want to. I said I go to the bathroom, I go to the shop, I buy one roller here. People are not interested in this. They want to only hear the important things. So this is a skill that you need to gain. So it's not only here; it's also in real life. So it's always a skill. You will the first time you do something, you will do it slow. When you cook, when you start to cook for the first time, you will do it slowly, and you will not be able to finish fast. You will do a lot of mistakes. So, but don't give up. Don't give up here in the exam, and don't give up in the normal life. Do we have a choice? You don't have a choice in the exam, and in real life, you also don't have choices. You need to keep going. People will not allow you to stop. Or if you stop, they will push you aside and they will leave you. And I don't think you will be happy to do that. So, okay, back to the topic. Just don't give up. Keep practicing. Please put some time to practice outside the class. 1 hour and a half. Like your mother, one time she asked me, I told her 1 hour and a half is not enough. not enough not enough, and I'm not able to give you more time because I also have my schedule is always is actually killing me at the moment, so I'm not able to add more hours. So at the end, you also have no time to add to take more classes. So it means that you got no choice. You have to find the time on your own to practice. So, and don't give up. Please don't give up. I know you are fast, but don't give up. Okay? And
Yeah.
I like the way you answer the question because you answer it totally different from mine, but it is working, which is great. So I would say before we move, just comment this line, and so yeah, we need to this 7, we need it so that we are able to move diagonally for 7 times. So last time you implemented moving diagonally only for 1 time. But since we already know that we are able, if we turn this to the down right, we are able to move 7 times, 7 steps actually, until we hit an obstacle. So we need the ability to write a command dr and give it a number 7, because we see here 7, right? So it can appear as 6, okay, it can come as 5. So we need a way to write the dr with a number. So how is that? We can look for something similar. dfd is taking a number also. So if we look is how it's implemented, then we are able to achieve the same with the dr. So you see the FD, if it come with FD only no numbers, so he will pass 1. He will pass 1 for process forward. You see, he passed 1.
Yeah.
If he doesn't find 1 and he see FD, he will come here. He will come to this part. If FD5, he will come here. So you need to look at this and implement the DR with it. The DR at the moment, where is the DR? This is the DR diagonal. May I know you're stuck where?
Uh, I'm just gonna try to run it.
Sorry, I don't get you. Sorry, can you repeat again?
I'm just gonna try to run the code.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm trying to make it. I'm not trying to make it like have max also.
You can say max also, it is possible, yes. If you can say, yeah, why not? You can follow exactly what we did with the, but this, you're talking about this is only getting the count. So,
Diagonal.
I mean, okay, why not? You can change it, same like we make forward max, yes.
Wait, what am I trying to do for this code?
For this code, what you are trying to do is that you give the ability for us to write how many steps we need to move diagonally. If you want to put max, okay, fine. If you want to put GR 5 or 7, yes, so your code should be able to take GR and a number. And based on the number, this define how many steps we need to move diagonally. So if the length, I mean, you decided here if the length of part equal 1, so you move only 1. But did you design your diagonal to take an input? Your diagonal function, did you design it to take an input and then which is corresponding to the steps? Did you design it like that? So the process forward is designed to take a steps as an input. And this is how we pass the steps. So check your diagonal if it is implemented same like the process forward.
No.
So where is your diagonal implementation? Look at it, please, and compare it to. Your code is angry.
No.
I can see your password. I will copy it.
You can't.
Okay.
Doesn't it already move diagonally?
That's why I'm asking you. Yes, you're able to move diagonally, but my question to you, I asked you, did you design your diagonal function to move, to take an input?
No.
So it means that you need to modify your diagonal function to allow it to take an input. And based on the input,
Okay.
do you understand what this code is doing?
The length of for the length of
Parts.
the
When the length of parts equal 1? When we input dr only without any number
and
after it, then
yeah,
it
that'll
is
be
become 1. So if the length is bigger than 1, yep, Yeah, that's good that you copied. Mhm. Can you brief me about what you're trying to do so I can think with you also?
Want to add so that you can put input.
Mhm. Are we adding the input here or here?
Here.
If you don't know how to change, look at the check forward or process forward. So see how we call the process forward? Go up, the process forward, go up. See how he's taking the input. He's taking count as an input. And see how he deal with the count. What kind of checks he do with the count. Can you explain to me the if statement on line 1071?
So if direction is down, right, and the track forward is true, then they'll move diagonally.
So, okay. And if the direction is not correct, what are we going to do here?
Then they're trying to go for max.
So if your direction is not down right, you will check for a max and then you move diagonally.
Actually, only if this is correct. Wait.
Now makes sense.
Oh wait, I haven't finished modifying. I think it's just called D.
dr space max. You need to put a space because he will consider this part 1. This is 0, 1, because it's an array. He put the whole command in an array. He considered this as index 0 here at index 1. So that's why here you see parts 0 and part 0 and part 1. Incrementing the column by 1. Wow, okay. But why this is happening? Why you are moving this way, not this way?
Because this part is wrong.
You sure this part or the diagonal implementation is wrong? Look at here. Look, your key is to understand process forward. If you understand it, then you'll be able to implement. Are you able to just write for me the 3 steps or the first 4 steps that you need to do at the moment? I think that help you clarify or avoid confusion. So just as a way to organize what you need to look in your brain. What is the first thing, what you're looking for at the moment to do?
What's making it go forward
Okay,
and not
no,
diagonal?
wait. Diagonal is moving, is the moving diagonally, right? So when we write dr max, we expect that first of all, we have a check here. We need to pass this if statement. This if statement will only get passed if we change the current direction from right to down right. Did we do that here? Did you do any change in the direction? You didn't. So when you say dr max, he executes your command, but with the direction of right. This move forward have an if statement inside. It check where is the direction, and based on the direction, it directs the movement or the incrementing of the two variables, column and row. So at the moment, if you look here, where is the direction? Your direction is right. So if your direction is right, so maybe even you don't even come here, because with this if statement, you will see that you are actually supposed to come here if the code is working correctly. So I can see that you incremented to the right, which needs some investigation. Why you already moved to the right like that? Is it because of this? I'm not very sure, but I am very sure that this if statement will not get executed correctly, because if I see the current direction, it is right. It is not down right. So here, as you can see, he is also saying to you that he is incrementing the column by 1.
And do I do like another direction, or should I just do like or?
Okay, what is the need for other direction?
It's the same thing.
Okay, diagonal is only moving diagonally, right? So I am able to move down right or upright, for example, or up left. This is up left, up right, down right, down left. So I can move any of those directions. But we're focusing at the moment on moving down right because our target is here. So if we are here, we need to go down. That's why we focus on down right. Can you write to me the step, at least 1 or 2 steps that you actually trying to achieve at the moment?
Steps.
Yes, what is the step? I mean, what you are trying to achieve.
To go multiple times down right.
Okay. And to go, yes, to achieve the multiple times down right, what steps you need to take to be able to achieve that?
Yeah, take in input from the user and how many times they want to go down right.
Excellent. And you
And
already said dr max, right? At the moment, you're focusing on dr max, right?
yeah.
Okay. Are you able to move diagonally to the maximum if your direction is to the right or even to the left or up or down? Are you able to move diagonally with this direction?
No, you have to
We have to make sure that we are
down.
45 degree at least, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you are putting this if condition. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, okay. Can you put a print statement here, please? Put inside the diagonal function. Say just diagonal function. Okay, yeah, good. Give space better. Yeah. So, okay. You see here, he doesn't accept that, which is okay. But in the DR Max, he managed to separate those, so that's good. But you see here, I never find the print statement diagonal. It means that you are not calling the function. This is similar error that we faced before. We only calling incrementing column by one. Can you search for this? Because it seems that you are not calling this diagonal, but you are calling a function that contains this line. So if I were you, I will copy that string and search in the code, where is this string found? So you see, you are somehow incrementing the column by one. You are here, incrementing the column by one. You see here? So it seems that you are not calling diagonal, but you're calling this function. What is the name of this function that we have this line inside? You are calling move forward. Okay, so I would say in this case, go to the process input again, make sure that you're calling the correct function, because from what I see, you are not calling diagonal at all. Slowly, let us have a look here. Are we calling diagonal? It doesn't seem. It seems that when I am getting max, like what you are doing here, I am calling process forward. Process forward is not diagonal. Process forward will check if I can move forward. Diagonal dot defined. Is it correct? Correct spelling 1136. 1136. We still have a spelling mistake. Compare this to both. You will see that you have still a spelling mistake.
Yay! Wait, it doesn't work.
I mean,
Or at
wait.
least,
I mean, it's called. It is.
yeah,
I mean,
called.
wait. So you're. I'm not happy that you reach your goal. I'm happy that you are. You start to have resilience and patience to see it work. You will make it work. You just need to be a little bit patient. Little errors here and there. It's only like that. You forgot here, you forgot there. You just need to little focus on it. So, okay, yes, we did not move. There is a reason for that. Because you did not change. I mean, you look here, you are not down right. Your direction is not down right. Your direction is right now. So definitely you give him the diagonal move, he will not move. So you see here, this is printing the current directions. I put it in the else. If you go to this function, you will see that I am printing directions just to say that, okay, we are checking, we should be down right, but at the moment we are on the right. So you have to be able to move diagonally, you need to issue the command RT45 first before you are able to call grmax.
RT.
Are you still confused why we need to call RT45?
Yeah, you need to call RT45 so that you can turn here.
Yes,
so that
exactly.
It can down.
Yes, we need to look like this. But you don't need to, you need to do it manually. You don't need to do it in the code. This is the command that you need to give as a user, as an end user, not as a coder, not as a programmer. So he gives you the command RT45, so issue it first. Okay. Okay, now we are good to go. We try our grmax. Aha. We managed to move, but it seems that it's like only one step.
This is an obstacle. Oh, wait.
I would say yes, possibly there is an obstacle, and you are able to do that with the why. I mean, if you stop and run the code again, I would recommend that you try DRC first. DRC will tell you the number of steps that you're able to move. So if he's saying to us that we can move 6 times before hitting an obstacle, somehow we are, I can't really recognize, are we here and we here or we are here? Because that will determine if we are really going to hit this one or not. So if we are here and here, if we move to the next, so the next would be somewhere, yeah, here. So here we'll not hit this. So we are able to make 6 moves. It seems that you need to investigate more your when you're calling the diagonal max. I would try to investigate it more because maybe it's not working correct. We have to put some print statement there. Can you do that, please? Can you have a look at the diagonal, or you already exhausted enough?
Huh? Take a look at diagonal.
So, can you do me a favor? Can you please put a print statement here, and then put a print statement moving diagonally? We are not able to. Yeah, there is. Okay, but we having the same here. So can you come here? So okay, here you write moving diagonally 1 step, and write a print statement under the max, moving diagonally max, or moving max, or diagonal max, dr max. So you put here, the print statement will tell us actually which if statement is executed. So you put a print for dr max, you add here moving diagonally 1 step here. Put it in a print statement. Okay, are you able? Please give me a second, please, because I don't want you to keep stopping and running many times. So come on line 1075 and add to the print statement here, add moving diagonally space 1 step. Okay, yes, good. Now run. You started sleeping, huh?
Huh?
Oh, it's hanging?
What's hanging?
Why you're not writing anything on the screen?
It wasn't loading just now.
Okay.
Wait, I need to turn right, down right.
Mm-hmm.
Was it turn right 45? Or just down right?
So
Wait,
you
no.
are
Turn right 40, RT 45. Then down right. Down right. Max.
yes. Move. So we are moving diagonally down right inside. Check forward. And you said, you see here what you're writing? Moving diagonally 1 step. So you did not call, you did not come here. That is how the print statement are able to tell me, I never come here. Yes, you are passing max, but somehow you are coming here and printing this, which tell us why actually we are only moving 1 step. So this code make us move 1 step. You know why? Because you need to revise your if statements. Your if statement here are checking something different. Normally, when we have an if statement, we should check here and here the same, but you are not. You're not doing that. You need to think about it.
Hmm.
You fall in the same mistake in the process input. We was checking parts 0, and at certain if statement, you was checking direction equal the command. So this is exactly same mistake. Are you able to tell us why we are actually coming here? Why, even though we write max, why this if statement make us execute that lines? Why? Why it doesn't bring us here?
Oh, because
Huh? Yes. Yes, because of what?
check forward will always be true. That's why it wouldn't come here. This phone would run first.
Okay, so it means that we are doing something wrong here. We should we check this first?
Yeah, we should check this one first.
Okay.
Yay, it worked.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Okay. So you managed to make it work, which is a good effort. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So again,
Why is it like
it
this?
is it is the experience that you're getting. I mean, the process that you go through should make you. It's not about that you manage to get it one time and then the next time you make a new function you will not be able to get it. Just focus. To
If I
me,
make a new function, there's always an issue.
it means that we need to practice more on making new functions. So I would still say that this still not perfect if statement. So I would urge you, please have a look at this if statement. What change we should put it here? Because what if I don't put max? What if I put one, gr1? It will not work.
And add another one.
I would still ask you to give it a check and also have a look at the process forward. See how they build the if statement in the process forward. I think it will help you implement a proper if statements here. Okay. Sometimes you don't need to re-implement the wheel from scratch. Look at the current code. The more we understand the code that we have in hand, we think. So, yeah, I would say we will stop here and then I see you next class. Are we having a next class?
Have class I think we should have class later. Wait,
You said on the 5th or on the 1st of May? I can't remember. When did you say that we have a class? On the 3rd of May?
on the 3rd.
On the 3rd.
Yeah, on the 3rd, 5 to 6:30.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. See you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Please do practice, please.
Okay.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.